today. From Soldier Field in Chicago, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful to contain, Lamar Jackson.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
They'll start on the ground with Price. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. Good sign here early. Everybody on offense there up front in the backfield in sync on that play.
So much talk about what do you do to neutralize home field advantage? Well, teams that run the football effectively, they often have a way of neutralizing it in a big way when they have those types of runs.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Dillon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Dancing to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's Akeem Hicks, the towering NFL vet, coming in for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Jackson. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. A good pickup there, a 22. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 right at the 40. Jackson's throw brought in by Watson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And for this young rookie making his first NFL start, a moment he's been waiting for since draft day.
I'll tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll run. This is Khalil Herbert. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. Ford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week 1, guys still have to practice.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A give for Dillon running right. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. It's tight end Ingram. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Trying to build on that opening drive touchdown, but the drive stalls out. And then you get the missed field goal here, so they wind up with nothing to show from drive number 2.
Now Herbert to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Ford shakes off the sack. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Ford. That's complete right side to Komet. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And some space here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Jackson options out left. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Jackson. He finds Corey Davis. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll leave him with third and a full yard to go. Here's Jackson to throw. Rolling to his left. He finds Watson complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. They'll look to run with Price. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career, an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Able to slither by. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Ford. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Ford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a 1st down.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Jackson. toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And that is no good. And this will remain an 11-point spread. Well, it's still a good-sized lead, so they haven't necessarily needed him, but this is now 2 missed field goals for him in this game so far.
Yeah, and the question now is, will he be prepared when they do need him? Whether that's later in this game or sometime down the line, having a kicker you can count on is definitely imperative.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. Ford. And this one is incomplete.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And now they're in the hurry-up. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run on 1st down with Price. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Jackson now. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this 1st half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the 1st half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On second down, a run with Herbert. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 37. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Price. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Jackson. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Play action. It's Jackson. On the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 45 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here's the option. Running right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Lamar Jackson, a 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Back to throw. Ford. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Looking to throw. Ford. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So they lost yardage and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
John Kaminsky. Able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And taken right on the 30. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
18 yards the gain for number 18. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Running right, here's Dillon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run once more with Dillon. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Able to find Lazard. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. They go play action with Jackson. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Ford. They'll set up the screen to Herbert. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Ford. Locates Mooney on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll look to throw again. Claypool with another catch. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Kenny Clark able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, a run with Price. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Melvin Ingram in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 16. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Back to throw. Ford. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
On 2nd down, another run for Dillon.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted.
And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Here's Jackson. They will find Davis on the left side, complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Jackson steps away to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
They'll run here with Dillon. 148 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead because now the defense can't dictate with pressure.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talent. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Looking to throw. 4. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught at the 10. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Santos able to tack on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division, you knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Packers, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat.
And they will be back home next week for a date with the Washington Commanders.